Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Summit 6. We're here with the first game of day 3 now. I'm ODPixel. I'm going to be joined on the couch by some members of OG, of course. We've got Anna, we have Fly, and we have N0tail. How you doing, guys? It's an early morning. You guys aren't even playing to the evening. What inspired you to get in and come down so early?
That is a great question. Anna kind of told us he wants to cast, and we all decided to go with him. So thanks, Anna.
Thanks, Anna. We're here because of you.
And thanks, I think the people at home will be saying thanks, Anna, as well, because a lot of people are excited to see some OG casts. And Anna, this is, have you ever casted before?
Yeah.
This is your first cast. Are you excited?
No.
No. Exactly. Well, that's fantastic. We don't like to see too much excitement. I've got that covered, you see. We need to balance it out a little bit. We've got EHOME, of course, versus NP, best of 3. It should be starting very shortly, as we do have the lobby full at the moment. I mean, let's just get straight in there. Open predictions. EHOME, NP. What are we going to see? Who's going to come out on top?
I'm going to stick with my prediction from yesterday. I said NP. I think they're going to be taking this 2-1, but I mean, it's up in the air. EHOME, they're strong.
I'll go with EHOME.
You go with EHOME.
EHOME 2-1.
You just want to be that guy.
Yeah, I want to be that guy. And I saw, their coach 71. They're talking it out. I think they got all the bad things away.
Okay.
Talking it out, feeling good. So I'm going with EHOME for this.
What about you, Anna?
MP.
MP.
Yep.
Trusting in Envy and wow.
And the hot sauce.
And the hot sauce, of course. Never forget that. Sponsoring this tournament as well. So shout out to FYM. But here we have it. The game is now loading. We're ready to go. EHOME versus NP. The predictions are in. We'll see what the case is going to be. I mean, and guys, of course, as well. Talking about you lot, we've got you later on playing up against VP. Are you looking forward to that? I mean, that.
Yeah. I mean, we lost to them before. Yeah. So
that was back in another qualifiers, wasn't it?
Yeah, ESL Genting
online.
Yeah, the game went to 5 games and we ended up losing.
Yeah.
It was a pretty intense series, but no, they're a really good team, and I think we will do better.
Did you expect them to do better than Wings? At least obviously knock Wings down.
I wasn't too surprised. I don't think this makes them a better team than Wings.
No,
because Wings won TI.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it definitely shows that they have something going for them. And I think the thing that VP has over a lot of other teams is that they have the 2 best cores in Russia or CIS region.
Yeah.
I think No One and Ramses are really, really good.
I mean, Ramses, kind of ever since he first really appeared on the scene on Empire, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right.
And already from that point, they won. They were winning. Well, they won ESL Manila, didn't they? Well, they came. They did really well. No, Wings won that, wasn't it? That was the first tournament that Wings won.
Right.
But that was the first time we saw Empire do really hot at LAN. And
I think they knocked out Secret. That's what happened.
That was it.
That was like the big shock back then.
Yeah.
No, but he's super good. That guy, and he's very nice as well. He always smiles.
Yeah.
He's very fun.
Yeah, exactly. You see him running around, and he seems on top of the moon.
Around.
Yeah, you imagine him playing the snakes, running at the offlaner, and then he's just smiling there with his evil smile. It's like having fun.
And he's got that pose as well. He's got the position when he. Do any of you guys do that when you're playing?
Yeah, he goes like
do you
this
use the
or
legs
something,
up?
right?
You do.
Not this way.
You don't.
I mean, you have messed up position.
But
I kind of have
not
too,
the same, not like this.
No, I have
like
this. You have that.
Go figure.
But you definitely do have are you always in that position, or does it depend on the game?
Depends on the game.
Do you sometimes go, this is serious, I'm gonna.
Yeah, when I'm serious, you usually you kind of lean forward when you're serious, which is really bad for you, but you do it anyways.
So if you're sitting more like that, you'd say you're more relaxed, and it's probably gonna help you play better.
No,
nah.
I would just play more like that at home.
Yeah.
I'm just not really trying my best, but for him it's like his in the zone mode, I think. So.
Did we even get your prediction for this
My
series?
prediction for this, I think MP should take this one. I think 2-0 as well. I think EHOME looked a bit rocky back on day 1 when we first saw them.
Yeah.
But we will see, because the draft has now started, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be able to hop ourselves in and see what these guys have got going on. MP versus EHOME, game 1, and the bans to come out. And I mean, already in these opening bans between these 2 teams, are we going to see anything kind of respect-wise, or is it just going to be standard stuff?
This is pretty respect-wise. I mean, Nyx is a ban specifically to EHOME, and Naga is kind of specifically to NP. So already 2 respect bans, I would say.
Yeah.
Can't see the icons, but Garder's icon is actually the same one Aggressive had. Not that it
No,
matters
it's
at all. No, is it?
It's like
I'm pretty sure
same
Aggressive had the same one.
Same little anime thing.
I swear he had it. I remember.
It's like
So you an anime expert, Anna?
No, it's not anime, but
What is it then?
I don't know. It's just some
Oh, I'm sure you know.
Are you guys all about the anime? OG, you boys, you know.
I don't think it's a big topic.
Yeah.
Like
No.
some watch a little bit, but nothing too crazy.
It's not your kind of source of bonding like it is for MP. I mean, is there anything that you guys have in common that's kind of the OG thing? You know, MP's got anime. What's OG got?
potatoes.
What do we got? We got nothing.
got that
Potatoes.
number,
Potatoes, actually.
Potato-
We got potatoes.
Why potatoes?
Because our life is
Yeah.
potato. We
Okay.
dream potato. We live potato.
You play potato.
You play
Sometimes.
potato. All the time.
Oh, here we have it.
Warlock.
So you're picking up the Warlock. EHOME with the
damn.
Undying and it's instantly Jug. I mean, EHOME not straying from the norm here for themselves. This is what they love.
All right. Well, I mean, Warlock pretty standard. I think everybody knows. Big, strong hero. Much team fight, very great. And then EHOME likes this Undying for Lanham. And Juggernaut as a hero they used to run all the time, like I think a month ago or so, like when they play all these Chinese games, they always just first pick this hero like Juggernaut because he's very versatile. You can put him mid or safe lane, and it's rarely a really bad Juggernaut game. You can always make it into a good game by picking Jugger, so I think it's okay. I mean, the only thing I want to see them do is actually pick stuns. Last time I saw their heroes, they had 5 heroes of 0 stuns. And I just look at his Undying, and he's so sad. He puts Tombstone down, and then nothing happens. It's, you know, they can't do anything.
You have to think that this is morning Dota. Nobody picked a skill shot yet. You know,
That's true.
everybody's
Yeah,
tired.
point
You know,
target,
EHOME's probably jet lagged too. They just want to play some standard stuff.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely,
some you click, some spin.
Alright.
Oh shit, that's micro. That's micro right there.
That's intense.
That's the US advantage, right? They don't have the jet lag. This is like normal hours for them.
That's
you know?
true. Yeah.
They've probably been up since 5 a.m.
Beastmaster.
But
Well,
logic was flawless.
BM is it's pretty nice against Juggernaut. Like you have the slow. I mean, it doesn't go through spin anymore, but nonetheless, it's not the most fun lane for Juggernaut on safe lane, I would say. This BM.
Yeah, so you're thinking straight away it's very likely that he will go to lane. He's not just going to go straight jungle with the BM.
I think they want to dual lane.
Yeah, put
like a
pressure on.
BM alone will probably struggle against Juggernaut plus any sort of killer hero, whatever. Crystal Maiden, something like Faceless would run, but
I also think that this is one of MSS's best heroes.
yeah.
He plays actually really well. I kind of look at him as one of the pillars of the team, where he's gonna have like an impact on pretty much every game, even when he's given a bad start or a lot of focus. MSS seems to do something for this team every game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we'll see right now what they want to go with. They banned Medusa. Not sure what the plan is with that. Witch Doctor, that's a pretty standard hero against BM. It's pretty good against him on lane. It's good, you know, because of the summons and the bounces and all that.
Yeah.
But right now, I would prefer having NP's opener if I had to choose one. I feel like it's overall stronger. Like EHOME's is, like, you know, there's 2 heroes with no disables. Like they have some things going for them, but like NP's team fight already looks more scary just by having these 2 heroes together.
So Anna, Warlock mid, yay or nay? Nah,
You wouldn't play it?
nah. It's not fun. Not
Alright.
good.
Well, what if you were Eternal Envy right now? What hero would you want to play?
Dire team ban.
Terrorblade's out. You can't play Terrorblade. And Medusa. You're being specifically banned. Everybody's targeting you.
I guess banned.
Everything's against you right now. All the odds.
All the odds.
Your heroes are getting removed one by one. There's only one saving grace. What is it?
Oh, I know what it is. He woke up this morning, 4 a.m., right? Started watching some anime. And then in this anime there was this tigress, woman riding a tigress. You know who I'm talking about?
Riding a tigress?
Yeah, a woman riding a tigress, or I don't even know if it's called a tigress, but this
Okay.
woman in this anime, you know, this was the main character. This was the one that
Oh.
defeated all evil
Oh, I
and found
see
the
what you
purpose of
mean
life.
here.
And there's gonna be a freaking Mirana pick for Envy.
Alright, alright.
Can you dig it, Anna? Can you dig it?
What if you watch Dragon Ball Z?
I can dig Voker.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
there
yeah,
you go.
that
If you watch Dragon Ball Z, then he's in for the Invoker. Alright, we'll see which anime won. Or maybe we're all wrong.
Maybe we're all wrong.
Although I do think both are actually pretty good for them. I would like Invoker a bit more.
You might think about Razor actually. Envy has actually been playing Razor this
Yeah, he
last
likes the
couple of
Razor.
months for this team. And
What
you know,
anime is Razor?
What anime is Razor? That's a good question. Owen.
No, I do not do anime. I think
Anna.
no.
Okay, we're stuck here. So you can't pick it then.
Yeah.
Oh, even though it makes sense. I mean, if like the thing is right now, if they pick this Razor or Invoker Juggernaut, it feels pretty bad about laning. Like he doesn't really want to go against the BM. He can do it. It's not the worst. And he doesn't really want to go against the Razor Invoker. It's kind of annoying too.
Spirit Breaker.
Oh
EHOME.
snap! Alright, that's a stun. That's a run at you.
That's again morning Dota right here. You're
Morning
you're
Dota.
here. You're tired. You play some Spirit Breaker.
they're
You
going-
charge.
Going for the simple stuff, you know.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess something like this is already very annoying for a Warlock, because we've seen, I think it was even Rose. I want to say one of the games before he was up against a Spirit Breaker, and just every fight, the Breaker just locks down the Warlock, and he can't get a good chance for a chaotic offering.
I can go both ways. I mean, right now you're looking also at 3 melee heroes for
Yeah.
EHOME, where one Fatal Bonds can pretty much destroy the whole fight. But they want to have this dual offlane, you know, Undying, Spirit Breaker, because Warlock, he really wants to play against one hero. You just put the Shadow Ward on them, and you just hit them, and they're slowly going to lose all region. But against two heroes, it doesn't work exactly the same. So they don't want this Warlock to just have a free game.
You know what I always wanted to see?
Hmm?
This Warlock rock, right? He clicks the rock. Now there's an Ogre Bloodlust, Beastmaster Aura, and an Omni Knight Repel on this rock, and you just rock the creep wave. You don't
And
give a shit.
Alacrity.
Yeah, and Alacrity, right? And you just
Alright,
rock the
that's a
creep
strat.
wave, and you put all these buffs on the rock, and you just start taking towers.
Why don't you do it? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
you got the team.
I wanted to see. I want to see that one day.
Oh, Centaur. That's going to be AOI Centaur. Did they ban Timbersaw here? I would be actually really scared if EHOME picks Timber now, because it's
Yeah.
very good against BM and it's very good against Centaur. Because Centaur, you know, you want to get this unkillable Centaur, but one Timbersaw basically removes that whole thing like throughout the game.
The hard build becomes worse. The Hood and Vanguard, they don't do much in terms of mitigation. Like all your effective HP is getting worse and worse. All the items you get versus Timber also.
I think this is a pretty big mistake by NP to pick Centaur there. I think they could have picked the support. I don't know exactly what they would have wanted, but I think they should have picked support there.
Maybe
Because
it's a
they have the
bait.
follow-up, so they can counter the enemy core always, but in this case they're not doing it. They're showing 2 cores already.
But what if they're baiting him?
Debating.
What if they pick Timber and
Yeah,
like 0.5
maybe.
seconds enemy is like spam clicking, you know?
He's gonna pick Invoker then, I suppose.
Is it? Or is it the Tigress riding
Or
moment?
the Tigress. Yeah, they're both pretty okay against Timber. Like both offer a lot of magical damage or pure damage in Invoker's case.
The Fatal Bonds, Aghanim, Starstorm.
That's, yeah.
I think EHOME should pick Timbersaw. I don't know if how much they value the hero, because I don't
Axe.
think... Okay, never mind.
Whoa.
The fuck?
That's not even good against Centaur.
It's gonna be... no, it's not. It's gonna be a Garter... I believe it's gonna be Garter, Spirit Breaker, then Lanham, Undying, and...
Classics.
I mean... I think this is a pretty big mistake by them.
Oh, dude. He got it all messed up. Old 11, he goes off lane, right?
Yeah, he
And
offlane Axe.
he doesn't care if there's 10 heroes on his lane. He's
No, he
going to go
doesn't
off
care.
lane, and he's going to lane there. What better hero is there to like chain feed on than Axe? Because when you go on the Axe, he's going to spin you. He can get a kill. You can trade region. Perfect old 11 hero. Garter, Spirit Breaker. It doesn't get more classic than that, right?
Yeah.
Old
sure.
Lanem, Undying. They got all their comfort heroes. I actually think this is Young's
This is
game.
the comfort game.
This is the comfort game.
Alright, well... I mean, Axe is very good against Beast. You can say that.
Yeah.
Both on lane and throughout the game, you have a pretty good timing against him. Of course, like Necro can be annoying for Axe when you lose all your mana. There is the respect ban for the Dragon Ball Z master himself. So this only leaves us with Tigress Woman or Razor, is what I'm assuming they will pick. But well, I think the
Here we
The
have
one
him, the
good
man
thing-
himself.
man himself.
10 seconds.
Oh shit, he has like a drafting
Yeah.
notes in front of him. Can
Yes,
we get a
draft
close up on that? I'm just kidding. Don't do it.
Actually, it will be so annoying, you know. You drafted this guy is just looking at your notes. So please no.
Reserve
I think the good thing at least that Axe does bring them is gives them like a better way to fight, because with Timber they still needed an extra lockdown. Alright, they
Mm.
banned the Timber.
Dire team pick.
So they have a decent way of fighting. You know, the Axe gets a call on the Beastmaster, and the Spirit Breaker charges the Warlock. Something like that could actually give them a pretty big opening for the fight. And Tombstone is like becomes better the more like lockdown or chase you have. Like you
10
can't just target the
seconds remaining.
Tombstone for free. I think the Chen pickup I think it's pretty okay against Undying. It kind of brings back more laning presence from NP. It's just that the Warlock plus Chen together is a bit awkward. Like, they don't actually have a way to set up things. You know, Centaur has a pretty hard time to just run in and stun. Now, luckily, there are 4 melee heroes, so it's a bit easier. But Beastmaster needs a 6, Warlock doesn't have a stun, and
What if you go
Centaur has a, there it is, the Tigress Woman.
Oh yes. What if you go for this 1-2 build on Warlock and you go
Oh,
smoke with upheaval and then
I
this
mean,
Chen creeps come running at you and you can't move?
it's actually, there is actually a play here where you do only go 1 in Shadow Ward, you go 2-1-2. Because Fatal is super value against all these melee heroes, they're always going to be at your face. But Upheaval is also super value against all these melee heroes, so I'm thinking maybe you actually don't go Shadow Ward this game.
Anna, EHOME's last pick, what we want? Okay.
There it is.
I would have never guessed that, I
snap.
guess.
Well, Necrophos, that's another hero that also
Sylar Necro.
makes the Centaur, doesn't matter how tanky you are, it makes Centaur pretty sad. So I think it's pretty cool actually. I think that brought back a lot for them. They needed some answer to the Centaur because else they couldn't deal with him. Interesting. I dig it actually. I think that made a lot of sense after all. Like it showed that they have a plan, you know, they didn't just pick this axe and go like, yo, you know, whatever. They actually had a plan.
He can also be a good hero against BM on lane. It's like a matchup you almost never see. I can't recall the last time I saw this, but you can get so tanky on Necro that this level 6 gank. Oh. Oh.
Where are these banana costumes from? I haven't seen these. Alright.
Oh god, the hot sauce.
Oh dear. So overall, so Fly, you're saying you prefer what EHOME's doing here? You liked how they rounded out with the Necro pick?
I think they brought it back.
Yeah.
I think they were definitely in trouble until that last pick. But it's interesting to see. You know, Necro is not a hero you see often. And if Wings can make it work, that doesn't mean every team can make it work. But I mean, he definitely has value, especially against Centaur. I think when Wings picked it, it was against Timber and Centaur. It was against Alk, Timber, and Centaur. So he actually countered all 3 cores with 1 hero. In this case, he kind of is very good against Centaur, and Mirana and BM not as much. They don't care as much, but
The BM does become quite nice against this Necro once he actually has Necro 3. This mana drain is so annoying the first timing if you don't have a mana item. Like Shivas is gonna be super value on EHOME. I think all items that make you tank up are gonna be really value because NP they run into a lot of damage issues.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Like their main damage this game is gonna be this Fatal Bonds plus Mirana Ags, which you know has potential, but if the burst doesn't work, there's Healing Ward and Necro heals that are gonna come out.
Yeah.
And then the damage is over when the cooldowns are burned.
And then Dying's Landon's probably gonna have what, Pipe and a mech eventually, Greaves, and then suddenly.
I think
6 slotted on dying at 20 minutes. That's the Lanham.
He's gonna have this armlet. I think if Sylar gets a hood, I'd actually see how they kill him. I think EHOME will win this one.
I see the physical damage coming from the Beastmaster and even the Rock with the BM aura. It's possible for MP to kill heroes in this game, but there's this scenario where EHOME just gets slightly ahead and get too many items to help them tank up. They're actually contesting. Interesting. Axe against Beastmaster.
Oh yeah, that was their plan, and they wanted to get this matchup in the beginning. But it's a Necro contest, which right? Yeah,
But
it's
with Undying, it's kind of cute in a way.
I think they have no way to deal with a Chen creep though. One Chen creep, they don't actually do anything to it, those heroes. We'll see what SVG does, because if he gets a good creep, some Satyr, you know, he's gonna win the lane for Centaur and Warlock. But we'll see.
He's not at the camp he wants to be. He actually thought about like helping this Beastmaster out in the beginning, and I don't think that's a play anymore. I think you have to secure this safe lane.
I mean, does the Beastmaster, does MSS need help down on that bottom lane?
Oh yeah, I mean, he gonna lose this.
You don't win that matchup because Axe will just shove the lane and then pull the hard camp, and he's eventually just gonna get super ahead. Okay, you already got a Satyr and he's smoking bottom, but I don't think they can kill the guy.
Look what happens here. This is the typical Axe against Beast matchup, but.
Land in middle.
Bassy.
Alright.
A good couple of spins there.
I need one more.
A couple more there.
This guy's a spin master. Hadouken. Alright.
He's fine.
He should be fine here. Actually,
he's gonna have another
board,
call
man.
in a
The
second.
board.
Oh, Penance dead. That's actually level 2. Alright, he's dead.
Alright, it worked. Got the board though.
If he got that third spin on the board before, that would have not
then the ball
happened.
would have been gone. Yeah, he could have walked off.
Probably. Maybe the penance would have been enough.
That was great. That was not a high percent chance kill, is what I would say.
Yeah.
But those, when they work, they're great. Wow.
Oh,
What
golden.
the hell?
Golden. Is it,
Oh,
is
he has
it,
the
is
golden
it tingly
thingy.
somewhere?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see what he's doing there, Anna?
Yeah.
Excellent commentary.
How would you feel?
Oh, sh.
Uh,
How would you feel playing the jugger or the bottom, Anna? What would you prefer?
Prefer with the jug.
This game?
Yeah, they got some SP on the running me. It's quite hard.
It'd be a sad bottom, huh?
Like at the start, it's got a curling blade jug. It's way too hard.
Then he has bottle coming. Would you go bottle here?
On bottom?
No,
No,
Juggernaut.
Oh, he's
Ah,
not
no,
even leaping.
no.
What's
I would-
happening?
Damn.
Why didn't he leap there?
He loves
Is
damage.
there, he's just saving it for the gank, I guess, from Spearbreaker, huh? Maybe it's a good play. I mean, it seemed like a lot of damage.
Oh, RNG on EHOME side. Got in a couple of bashes.
He has boots, man.
Alright, this is why he saved the lead.
Ah,
Do
yeah.
not doubt him, please.
It was probably the better play. I was just, the spin looked like it hurt a lot.
Yeah, he brought extra region though, I'm pretty sure. I think it was probably the right thing to do. Like, if you don't see these guys, he will kill you. Although they have vision top lane of Spirit Breaker. They have a ward there. But, I mean, Centaur, he has 11 CS. He's not doing terribly bad. BM, you know, with that gank, it kind of helped him out. Because they realized that if this BM is going to solo bottom, they're going to be facing some 6-minute Vanguard Axe, which is very scary because Axe can just snowball like crazy. So one kill already slows them down a bunch, and him not being able to contest this bit freely get this big camp is going to slow down Axe's game a lot. But eventually he's going to be able to bully these two out of the lane, I feel.
But this means that you have this Necro versus Centaur matchup, which, again, it's a matchup I haven't seen forever, but I do think it's Necro favored.
Yeah,
So
it should be.
should be losing this top lane slightly. The camps, small camps.
They're trying to make something happen out of the losing matchups, basically, with this Chen thing. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. You know, the Spirit Breaker charging it. I mean, this is pretty... I would be happy if I was EHOME with this situation.
He keeps doing this on Mirana. This is like the second or third time I see it, where he goes for this Bassi level 1 and he tries to mess up Lastis with the Bassi toggle.
He's going for the next
It's quite
level.
hard against jug quelling.
But if you watch enough anime, I do think he can do it. It's like a really unorthodox thing to do. I think he's the only one that does it in high tier Dota right now.
And I mean, does it have much of an effect? Like, does it seriously actually mess up the CS of mid laners? Is it that?
I mean, I don't know if it's bad. I think it also depends a lot. Oh,
Got another heal. Yeah, so that's not going to be enough with the Shadow Word damage coming through. MP taking a second kill, so even though EHOME definitely seeming to win in the farm, they are losing heroes, and SVG making rotations and it's making them work so far on Chen.
Yeah, they need those kills for sure, because they have like losing lanes everywhere. So all of these matter. See, that was nice. Let's see what happens here. Level 5 BM.
oh, whoa, he's actually high level.
Yeah, he is doing good. He has 20 CS there.
Rotate the Spirit Breaker bottom. Not accomplishing anything here.
I mean, this is bad that they abandoned this Necro now. Now Necro is going to be sad. I think they have to move the Necro bottom lane. Nice.
That's a good arrow from Envy, and they will catch out old Lanham. Yeah, MP just finding kills.
Yeah, this is pretty necessary, this rotation. I think they should have moved Necro bottom already. Like Necro overstayed his welcome, because all the supports pretty much abandoned him, and then if he stays there and dies, then his game is really slowed down. Like, he had a good start, and now he's kind of confused about what to do in the game. Like, you don't want to have a level 4 Necro ganking, you know, it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does. He's just gonna run through mid and kick old chicken out, as it seems.
I think the Chen got some really good creeps for this game. Like, we talked about the Necro Warlock matchup. He had double netters before, but this is still good. This the Warlock Chen is not a good support duo, because you don't have this way of making a kill secure. All the ganks you go for, you're kind of grasping for one person to be out of position or whatever. But these netters, they work like a Crystal Maidens from Frostbite or whatever. So you actually have plays to make. He's gonna have a really early Necro for this game.
Yeah, MSS is doing very good.
Yeah.
Like, this is a really hard matchup. Chen really helped him out, and he's doing best of it. I think they're gonna D-ward that new ward that Spirit Breaker just placed. I'm pretty sure they saw it at the middle lane, but there's a smoke bottom.
Yeah, we're going to have SVG to deal with as well in the neighbourhood. Not just MSS. Old Chicken has an Omni available. SVG's got a couple of creeps nearby, and with the Moonlight Shadow, SVG, he'll be fine. No vision, of course, on those two. And he walks it off.
That is really annoying for Juggernaut because he got kicked off his lane, and he's so pressured to do something right now because like the lanes went good, and now like they're under pressure because of all the stuff that happened. So Jugger really wants to make something happen, but you know.
He's going to try and go for the TP home. The
nice.
damage, yeah, it's not going to do it in the base, is it? Ticks aren't big enough.
That was nice.
Damn.
He's getting really close. We'll see if he wants to go Vanguard or Dagger here.
Pretty sure it's Dagger.
I'm thinking though, why don't you just go... Don't you want to go Vanguard and stack Ancients for him?
I think that's the right play, but I think the way that they're feeling in this game, like if he looks at the supports, NP supports are gonna hit this Rock Golem and Mech on Chen, or I mean the supports are having a good game. I think he feels a bit like the Juggernaut, under pressure to bring the game back somehow.
Alright.
It would be a good time to find all 11. He's got a lot of money, but I guess they're maybe looking towards Sylar instead in the mid lane. Feeling that could be the easy gank they have. Obviously MSS with the Raw at the ready, and the final 11. I'm going to commit it onto him though. Hasn't really got the backup nearby to bring down that tanky axe. So smoke at the end of the day. Not actually getting anything in terms of kills from MP. As old 11 plays it safe.
Yeah, I think that smoke could have worked in a different way. Maybe if they went through the right side. But that would have been really big if they got the Necro, because then they actually get to possibly even kill the tower because it's a BM and a Chen. But all this time is wasted for BM now. He really wants these smoke things to work when he has level 6 or 7 and you want to go for a roar kill. You really want to have it happen because else you're wasting so much time. Because BM is a hero that actually wants to farm. He doesn't want to do much. He just wants to farm, take the safe lane tower, and just live in that area. So every time you waste with that hero and you don't get something out of it is very annoying for you. But he's still having a good game, so he should be fine.
Yeah. This Chen, I figured he would have had some items in the space, having that much CS. Maybe he was main supporter, maybe Warlock has more. But I thought they would have more.
They have 6 in Warlock at least.
But
they want to force a fight, it looks like, and EHOME looks to be obliging to the call. I think alright, they have a ward there, so they do see them. I don't think this is a fight EHOME wants to take. They will lose this fight.
Yeah, MP have the numbers advantage.
And they have the rock as well.
they're taking it for sure.
This is a scary fight for them.
Does Axe have Dagger?
Yeah, he does.
Should be very close.
He has,
oh, he has it?
He has smoke.
It's coming. Well, this will be interesting now. Do we see how much this does here?
Yeah, MP straight in and get rid of the Undying immediately. Old 11 gets the call off onto a good amount of creeps, and with the Blade Fury from Old Chicken at MSS falling low, he'll drop. They get the 1-for-1, and EHOME now looking for more as they turn towards MP. He's already left. They've got the Omni Slash still, and that will allow Old Chicken to pick the second kill up. And EHOME very nicely making that work there with the TP in from Axe, getting in position just in time, and Old Chicken saving the Omni, using it to take him down. But it did cost the buyback of Undying, as Old Lanham did use that at the end.
I mean, the goal swing was more or less completely even. I do think that EHOME is really, really sad unless they actually manage to take this tower, or take the majority of the tower, because Aoi didn't join this fight. He's farming away on top lane.
Yeah, but I do think the rock being down now is a pretty happy thing for them.
If they get this tower, it was all worthwhile. But if they don't, I do feel like they're still losing out, because this move, I mean, MP is still fine with it, I'd say.
Yeah, they're still okay with it. I mean, this Necrophos needs to get farmed. What the big issue is, I think. Close.
I will say though, that every time Undying is dying for a Beastmaster, it's fine, even if it's buyback. Like, I do think NP, they rely heavily on need a couple of bashes for that. But NP, they rely heavily on this Beastmaster and Bottom's game to be good. If those two heroes have bad games, they're not gonna win this game, I think.
They are committing for this tower, so they will get it.
Alright. Really good for you.
Wonder if there was a way to defend that, but it looks like they're pushing top instead.
Centaur
it's a
had
bit
no
slow.
HP. He just ranked up.
Alright, they got top tower. Alright, 1-for-1 trade in terms of towers. Hood now on Necrophos. I think he is pretty strong right now. Like, maybe he gets one more item But he's already happy with this, so he's gonna be hard to kill.
Well, is to mention that this tower bottom is way more valuable than the tower top. So like, this is gonna mean a couple things for NP if they ever decide to stack ancients for Centaur. It's gonna be harder for them.
Is that a bottom multi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they know what's going on.
I guess it was to save somebody, or no, for that. No?
Nope.
I don't know.
It was a prank, bro.
It was just a prank.
It was one of those like mind games. You know, you put it and then they show and then they're like, oh, they will have to play scared now. But EHOME is actually not scared at all. They were actually just showing on lanes. They didn't care. I have a pretty good ward next to the tower entrance. Yeah, this one. This ward is very nice. They actually see all the rotations. So they know what NP is doing, which is basically they want to push that tower.
Yeah.
So they're already moving top. And I mean, Centaur is chilling there for like the past 5 minutes. He has his Vanguard
The
hood.
Vanguard hood build.
He's a pretty rough kill.
Yeah.
They know he's there. But
Right now
I
he's
don't think
kinda
they can go on him.
He's kind of king of the game. The only way they drop him is like some solo Omni Slash with Necro ulti.
Dire's top tower is
Alright,
under
this should be
attack.
another tower for tower trade, I would imagine.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah, you don't think either side can get back to react.
Leap for attack speed.
Yeah, it's
Stop
good.
it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
What's your build on Rana this game, Anna?
Radiant's bottom tower
Probably
has
Axe
fallen.
actually, yeah.
Axe, Blink, E-Blade, normal.
I'm not sure about Elude actually.
Do you like phase boots?
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, I do. With the BMR and they don't really have much to do.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Alright,
Pretty
so
good.
you go Axe here.
Radiant
Is there
Yes,
some
pretty
is there some
standard.
item that's too good to pass on, like Lincoln's?
Oh, that's a lot of creeps to
Yeah,
pull
Lincoln's
in. Oh, 11 getting the jump, catching out Envy, then pop the Stampede, moving in with the Roar, and the Chaotic Offering onto Sylar. EHOME starting to have to back up here. There's a charge from Garda right across the midst of the fight, gets the ultimate onto Envy. Envy's going to be allowed to leap away, though. No one to die as of yet. Old 11 jumping back in, cool onto 2, bringing in both Aoi and Rose. Aoi far too tanky to bring down, especially with the Shadow Word here now from Rose. So MP starting to retreat. EHOME, they're hungry though, they're chasing. Now he tries for the stomp, but it's not going to get it off in time before the bashes. There's the stomp now, holding back both Sylar and Old Chicken, but still EHOME chase forward. Old 11 jumping in again. The self-sustain this team has with the Necro heal, allowing them to just continue the fight. They will get out, they get him with the ult as well, knocking him down for the extended 50 seconds. A very, very long and extended fight, and EHOME just coming out on top with that big kill to finish it.
Oh.
MVP Soul Rip. I'll say that.
Did you see that Undying ulti? That was pretty sick. That's a new item.
Oh, I didn't even.
Oh,
know.
Oh yeah,
it looks super
he's
cool.
got the new one.
Yeah.
It's like really gruesome. It's like got blood and teeth everywhere.
It's great. I just need some Undying pudge in my life. That was a nice fight. You know, like rock used, and then if they don't get anything off of the rock, they actually don't do anything. Like who's gonna kill them? Like we talked about this. That the MP lacks damage. They like without Fodder Max, nothing dies.
Yeah.
They have this Necro heal and Jugger heal and Undying heal, and I think that was. This is gonna be the story of the game. I don't think they can do anything anymore. Actually.
What's the build here on Necro? So he's gone for the, now he's picking. He's just to get the Yules up. Yeah.
I think he worries a lot about this Necro book mana drain.
Yeah.
He relies so much on having mana in these fights. The heal is invaluable right now.
This is what happens when you play against Warlock. You know, it's pretty standard. You use Golem. If you lose that fight with Warlock, you're very sad because now the enemy team, like a good team, will just go and take your towers. They shouldn't hesitate. They should just go take it. It happens in some games, you know, because Warlock is a hero that really wants to win fights. Every Golem should be a one-team fight, and if you lose that fight, then this hero is gonna lose a lot of his momentum in the game.
It's hard to say if the rock wasn't good, but he had 2 really good fatal bonds in that engage or that whole fight, but it just wasn't enough.
They just don't have the damage. The heroes don't do damage. Like Centaur, he's cool, but he doesn't deal enough damage, and BM doesn't deal enough damage. Like none of their heroes do. Without, like, they really need Axe Bottom. It's the only source of damage that will do enough with fatal bonds.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel it's really hard for NP right now. Like,
Centaur,
they
what
should
do
be able
you-
to win any fight.
what the hell do you do as Centaur this game?
I don't know, man. You tell me, Mr.
Shit, I don't
Centaur
know.
player.
You tell me.
What items do you go for? Alright.
You get an axe.
Nice pick up.
Okay, easy. did that alone?
Yeah.
I guess he was low from the beginning. I don't know.
He must have been. You should be able to.
Maybe he dies from killing the red necro.
Mana bit, and you can't really call. Oh, actually.
Anyways,
He
I think if you're EHOME, you shouldn't be too afraid right now. I would have liked to have them more grouped up and just take objectives together. Like they should realize until Axe has bottom that there's actually no way they lose fights together. I think it's almost impossible. They need some 5-man rock fatal bonds, which shouldn't happen. So.
Until the axe has bottom.
What?
That's what you said.
Oh, I'm tired, man. Okay. Jet lag strikes. I think I woke up like 5 times tonight. Feels good, man.
So if you're MP at this stage, is it just a case of sitting back waiting for those key items? Can you try and move out and try and get pickoffs without kind of kicking off a full team fight, or is EHOME just going to make that impossible to happen?
What they just did was great. One pickoff already slows it down by like another 40 seconds or so.
You'd think, right? But they don't give a duck. They just go straight mid tower.
They know where Axe is, by the way. They saw him, so they have to choose right now. Do they go for this pickoff, or do they go for this 4v5 fight? But
yeah, giving this tower away is just way too much respect.
yeah, they gave them a lot of respect. Like they saw the Axe, so you want to punish these things. It has to be quick. But I mean, bottom was completely so I think it's not that bad. They realized themselves they need this Axe bottom. There's actually no way.
MSS, yeah, is going to try and lead on to this. They've already got TPs coming in, and the damage with these necro books as MSS does. Rips them to pieces.
Well, he almost has it. The Aghanims.
I think this is pretty poor by EHOME. These pickoffs shouldn't happen. It's really bad that this beam is just allowed to get 2 random pickoffs when this is their timing. This is when they know themselves they're stronger. That's why they went for this tier 2 middle. They didn't care about rock golem or anything. So I think this is allowing NP a bit back into the game, but I still think the result will end up the same. Just by the heroes in this game. I don't know what the Centaur is gonna actually do.
Well, NP, they have a pipe mech timing. They just finished the mech on Chen. Pipe on
Midas
Centaur.
timing.
Midas timing, but I don't know if this is the right approach. Like NP, they're gonna have a lot of sustain, but I think EHOME outsustains them really easily.
Yeah, definitely.
They do have tools. Like one thing I think that needs to happen in these team fights is that somebody focuses on killing this healing ward. Probably the Beastmaster Boar, could be a Chen creep, but this healing ward needs to die. They lack so much damage. They have to. Ideally, I think they kill the Necro and kill the healing ward really fast in the fight.
Yeah, I think that's something important to note. If you don't have a way to kill healing ward, it can actually turn fights by itself. The spell is super strong. They go for a smoke here uphill.
This could get messy, especially if they're able to take down Rose before he gets a golem out.
They have a ward out, but they do get spotted, so we'll see what happens here. Okay. Thought they were maybe doing Roche, but
yeah.
Or maybe I was trying to get the Hawk, I'm not sure.
No, I think they assumed that the smoke was popped by Roche. Because Roche is a play for MP, this Beastmaster Aura and some Chen. His Aghanims is...
it's coming.
Coming,
Yeah,
right?
it should be on the courage, shouldn't it?
He
yeah.
needs the point booster.
Yeah, he has it. Alright, this is good. This means this is a timing for NP to fight. Like whenever you get a big item that changes the way the fights go is usually how you wanna like make a move as a team.
Always blink on Beastmaster too.
Maybe they wait for that if it's really close.
I don't think you should wait. I think they have the axe, they have the pipe, they have the mech. It's go time.
Yeah, like you want to surprise them. You know, you picked up this new item and then you go with it, and then they like in your head you know how a fight kind of goes. Like most players would kind of understand how the fight goes, and one item actually changes the flow of the fight, or you know, one spell, one ultimate. So an Ag suddenly means that then the Necro can die, as an example. But we'll see how they play with this. Right now it doesn't look like they want to fight right now.
And if you're MP as well, going into a fight against EHOME, who are you trying to get rid of first? Is it Sylar, or are you worried about the Soul Rips and the decay stacking up from old Lanham? Who do you need to get rid of first in these team fights to break it down?
Necro.
I think it's Necro and the healing ward. That's the two main targets.
Necro is always a priority target, no matter what, because of these constant heals and Heart Stopper Aura. It slowly kills you in fights. But looks like they're just gonna split. So army of creeps, Ags.
Yeah, triggered.
Oh shit!
Oh shoot! He tries to go for the KO on the offering and does get it out. And the fail upon Starstorm. What the hell just happened?
Why are they
Oh, what the? Can we get a? I hope we could get a replay of that. EHOME just evaporated.
You remember how we said the way they lose a fight, right? They get 5-man rock and fatal bonds. Look at the damage
I
the
mean,
Warlock did.
the fact that Rose got that off at the start, that
was
that was
4.2k damage, was it? Yeah. Or am I blind?
yeah, he did 4.2k. Did.
All right, that's
Alright, the game's back on.
the game's back on.
Yep.
What the hell? I mean,
I
when you
don't-
commit for this Warlock, you need to make sure that you kill him. You don't just like 5-man near him and like start touching him. It doesn't work like that. You have to kill the guy.
And Palm fatal bonds, and I mean everything. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Wild Axes, I think they
Wild
got full
Axes.
value out of almost every spell there.
All right, this is
Yep.
You can get the double edge.
double edge.
Double edge.
Triple
Oh boy.
edge.
Well, I imagine we won't see EHOME making that kind of play again.
Well, it's EHOME, you never know. To be honest, they play a very aggro. Like they're always like EHOME is always a team that's a bit. They play different, you know. It's hard to read how these guys actually do things sometimes, like how they think about it, because they make a lot of weird moves which you normally don't think are logical.
Yeah.
Like from my perspective at least, but they go for it and they make it work. Oftentimes, sometimes it doesn't work out. I mean, that was like they saw Potom top. That's why I believe the Axe went for it. It was like Potom's not there. I can just jump this guy. There's no follow-up damage, but they didn't kill him. So
I don't think it was wrong by Axe. I think you have to commit some Spirit Breaker or Necro ulti or Omni Slash. Like this kill is way too valuable for them, especially in the position they ended up taking. Yeah, that's not happening.
just
Looks like he's
hello.
going Axe first and the Necro.
So yeah, they went for the Warlock and they used Necro ulti. They used everything, and they didn't kill him. That's pretty much what it came down to.
Maelstrom and Jug was.
Maelstrom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't you want Diffusal? Or do you think Maelstrom's better here?
Maelstrom would be,
Maelstrom's so good here. The Chain Creeps and Necro book.
but they have
Yeah.
pipe.
What?
They have pipe.
Oh, I know, but I mean, Diffu, they have Crimson Guard. The Maelstrom is gonna be able to do a lot if he gets to hit.
11. You need some spins.
He does it just to mess with the people, you know, like he does it on Nyx as well. He will go alone versus 5 heroes,
Envy.
and
He's-
it didn't work out.
He's just got outplayed
So
on 11.
Or
Oh.
did
Or did he just
Oh.
bait them?
There we go. MSS cleans it up.
Worth it.
he worth. He doesn't care, you know, and like NP is not even like they're not even phased by this. Look at the other 2 heroes; they're just chilling in the other, like in the woods. They didn't even TP or anything. Only
They probably didn't even know it was happening.
They didn't care, you know. I think the Axe wants a blade mail, right? That's
Yeah.
like one way to kill Potom, because Potom actually double Starfall on blade mail. Very dangerous. But from this pickoff, it's 2 towers for NP. I mean, this game went very quickly out of control for EHOME because of one mistake.
He's going for the Aghanims on Centaur, so they're gonna have a lot more durability.
It's going to be so hard for Sylar to hit the ult then.
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's a really good counter to Necro.
Alright.
And Omni Slash and Axe Taunt.
Never mind, they're not going to get this tower after all. EHOME does not show the same respect that NP showed to them, which is something I do like. I don't think you want to play
Wait, what? Is
by
that
giving
Kareen?
too much respect. What?
Oh,
The Necro
Terrain,
build.
yeah. Looks like it, doesn't it?
Oh,
Maybe it's just
interesting.
casual point booster into Shivas. That's what I would. My
Would
guess
you
is.
want Shivas though?
Yeah, it's good. I think it's good. They need to slow this attack speed, like the physical damage. Looks like both teams are going for this big sustain.
Yep. Sylar in a lot of trouble as MP come in, stampeding into position, will be shoved back. Shadow Word bringing him down, charge cross onto Envy. The Golems are dropped, they're trying to save Envy here and they'll be fine. They've got the Crimson Guard from Aoi, hits the stun down, they'll take themselves the axe and they're going to move on, see if they can get anything more. Envy jumps forward, looking for Old Chicken. The help of MSS, can they find it? The healing ward though is keeping him alive. Old Chicken's going to survive. Sylar comes out with the ult, but it's onto an Aegis carrier. Envy's going to be fine. And at the end of the day, MP lose an Aegis, but they take down Axe. He's out for 30 seconds without buyback, and they've got the Golems out, ready to push. They'll take it tier 2, maybe more.
Look at this Golem, it's gonna go crazy here. Attack speed, deep and BMR. But okay, that could have been worse for EHOME to be honest.
It looked like it was about to be a dead Necro and then dead 5-man.
Yeah, they're trying their best to fight into this, but
Fatal
look at the
bonds on everyone.
damage of this Golem.
Fatal
Punch,
bonds.
punch, punch. Oh my goodness, they've lost. They're losing the whole team.
Fatal Bonds is just wrecking them. There's like 4 melee heroes is what happens.
SVG, Centaur stun though. You see that?
No.
The juggler was
like-
spinning. And
Oh, was it?
he timed the Centaur stun for the spin.
Oh, wow.
It's the arrow.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was arrow.
Oh,
He timed the arrow.
I thought it was a Centaur stun. Oh, I see. Somebody was a god.
Well,
I mean, this is looking rough for it. Can EHOME come back from this?
I don't think so.
They just gave away like 5,000 gold in
I
the
mean-
span of 5 minutes.
Even more. I
way
wouldn't be
more.
surprised.
Would you? And can you literally pin this down to that fight down bottom? That was
Yeah.
literally game over.
Yeah, it was. Because EHOME doesn't have a lot of options this game. It's
Yeah.
not like they're going to split push their way to victory. They have to fight them. And you saw what happens when they took fights together. Instead they get picked off twice and just go for some move that didn't work out. But they'll try.
Trying for Envy here. Crimson Guards out from Ari once more. EHOME backing off. Envy just moving forward with the Starstorm. Leaps away. They do keep this top set of racks alive for the time being. Sylar moving out. Looks like MP will simply retreat, not looking to jump back in. So EHOME will live to fight another day. But as we can see, all top three of the board of net worth, all on the side of MP. The lead is certainly there. Axe is now complete for Aoi.
The supports are about to have as much gold as the cores. Side. This
Yeah.
Warlock, right? Dagger. Chen
Troublesome.
should be very close to his Aghanim's and
Well then, look at that graph.
Yeah.
Feels good, man.
MP's certainly doing it here.
Oh,
But
the
it is
double
MP.
boots, double
It is
trouble.
MP. It could go back the other way. We've seen games like this before.
this is when you upgrade the travels.
Oh, C9, classic.
It's cool. It's cool.
I know you want to cry on it.
Inside I am crying.
I mean, I don't know about this double boots, but sure. I think he has an empty slot in a bottle, right? It
Yeah.
kind of looks awkward.
I mean, you can also use these travels to force a 5v5 engagement. Like EHOME, they don't really have a way to split push, but now they definitely don't have a way to push out waves either. Like,
I don't know. I just look at the bottom net worth, and then I realize half of it is actually nothing.
Oh, Courier.
Well, what was that for? Probably the necro. I mean, the butler was
Oh,
whatever,
it's, Undyings,
but there was nothing to get from secret trap. I think it was some necro item that we wanted to get.
Yeah.
maybe.
Mid lane.
Alright, never
Oh,
mind.
we saw this before down on the bottom. It's happened again in mid. Oh.
it's cricket.
Well, EHOME, I mean, the draft, as you said, Fly, you like the closing. It looked all right. It looked pretty good. It was kind of like, how do MP win this game? And it ends, of course, as the chat will love, the score was 3-2-2. But it was one of those games, wasn't it?
It was one of those
One of those
games.
games.
I think they should know they didn't play good. They like all these random pickoffs, and they didn't realize when they're stronger, or like they should. I think they should have realized that they had a really big window to do something, and well, that didn't happen. So I mean, honestly, I think NP played pretty good.
Yeah.
They played as a team.
Yeah.
Like they kind of knew when they couldn't fight them, and were waiting for the right moment. EHOME did do some good things as well, but overall, I'm pretty impressed by how NP plays together as a team. You know, they actually play together. That's why they're a good team.
Also, MSS did a lot of work when the time when the game was really grim for them, and
Yeah, in the early stages.
looked like
yeah.
EHOME was going to be able to have a easy way to close out the game by 5-manning. He managed to get some pickoffs that slowed things down.
MSS MVP.
MSS MVP.
Would you agree, Anna? What would you say from MP's side there was the most impressive thing from that game?
I think just EHOME kind of threw.
Yeah. It was just...
Yeah.
But MP they did something
But
good,
NP
right?
played well.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. They did, but
I agree
I
that
think
this team
EHOME
play.
had to. They just screwed up more, I guess.
Yeah.
They fell apart.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're EHOME, is it easy to come back from a game like that?
I
If you-
think it's kind of troublesome for these
Yeah.
guys. I don't think. I mean, I've seen like how they play after they lose.
Oh,
these
here it
games.
is.
There it is.
Here it is.
This is
Oh.
exactly what I said.
Look at this! Look at this! It's happening!
I said, how does NP win a fight? 5-man fatal bond rock. That's how they win a fight, and that's exactly what happened. It's actually ridiculous. I love this constant reminder of the lineup we lost to. You know, this.
Everywhere we
screen.
see it in the house.
Yeah, everywhere. Yep, wings. You know, they took you down with this one.
Again.
Oh, there we go again.
Can we get one more time?
All right, thanks, guys.
One more time. One more time. I need to see it.
Good times, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think we had
Being
Husker that
denied.
game. But yeah, nonetheless, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see how EHOME like recovers from this. I think
Yeah.
the only thing I'm worried for them is that it looks like from the last time they played, like, and they lost, they actually didn't change that much. They're kind of playing similar heroes and similar things, so maybe they are just confident in their ideas. And I do think they had a good draft, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, and looking back at and that obviously the one fight we just saw, you think even still at that point, EHOME could have still brought it back, or was it
After
pretty
that
game
fight,
over?
There's still a small chance, but it's such a huge. I mean, 5-0. It's such a big thing, and they could have, but it would have been. They would have had to actually outplay them pretty hard, I think, because their lineup is only meant for one thing: it's to fight them. That's it.
Oh, well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, of course, going to MP. Anna, Game 2. Do you think MP are going to do the 2-0, or do you think EHOME can swing it back? You don't.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the 2-0. Yeah.
Would you agree, guys, over there?
No, EHOME will win next
Yeah.
one.
I think
I
you
have
will
to
win
stick
next
by
one.
my bet, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Can't change my mind now.
And you guys up for sticking around for the next game?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
stick around.
I'll cast another.
Yeah. Okay. Anna, you up for?
Sure.
Yeah. We're going to be here, so don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a few minutes break. Teams are already getting themselves back in the lobby, so it shouldn't be long. And we'll be back for Game 2 between MP and EHOME.